that you have your paragraph about yourself, I want to show you how to do a few formatting things and use a few of the features in Word. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to change the font in here from the Calibri 12 to Times New Roman 12. So I'm going to hold down the Control button and press the A at the same time. That is select all. That selects all of my information. You can also just drag it and do it. But the Control A is a shortcut. So let's go up here. We're on the Home tab. We're going to go down to Times New Roman, and we're already on 12. Now, if that's kind of small for you to see, you can always change your zoom. You want to keep it 12 font whenever you're working, but you can always change your zoom. Hold down the Control key. You can use the ball of the mouse on top and push it forward, and that will zoom in for you. If you hold down the Control, move the mouse ball back that's on top, that wheel, it'll zoom out, so in and out. But that does not change the size of the font when it prints out. Alright, so let's do a few things. The first thing I'm going to do, now that we have a paragraph, I'm going to put my cursor up at the top. I'm just going to enter down a couple times and then move back up. I'm going to type in my name. Alright, then I'm going to center it up here under the Home tab. We have left, center, and right alignment. I'm going to click on the center alignment. That puts it in the middle of the page for me. Then I want to highlight this with my cursor. We want to make it bold. Now let's change the color. And let's change the size and style. I'm going to make it nice and big so you can see it. And a cute style. Okay? Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to substitute some pictures for words. I'm going to double click on the word that I want to substitute. Right now we can just read it, but I want to pull these out. Let's learn how to insert some pictures. So we'll go to the Insert tab and let's go to Pictures. If we don't have any here, anything that we see, we can do Cancel and go to Pictures Online. Alright, let's go for our Bing search and let's put in love. Many things are going to pop up. And let's do love and insert. Now I'm just going to have to shrink it down. Click on that corner and just drag it down. If you'll hold the Control key while you do it, it will bring in both sides at once. Okay, and let me go ahead and flip that around. All I did when I flipped it, when I was dragging, I clicked on the corner. If I pull it over to the right, and it flips it backwards. If I pull it straight back across, it turns it around. But anyway, I need to make it smaller because I have a lot of things I'm going to have to put on here. Alright, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find different words that I could replace. Say education. We'll double click on the word. Insert. Pictures online. I'm going to type in either education or school. Anything that's going to give me a picture that would work for that. Okay, insert. If it comes up and you have like just a little box and the picture does not load, you have to just you have to delete it and put in another picture because it basically got filtered out by our system. I just want you to go through and get at least 5. Now that we have at least 5 of these replaced, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to put a page border around this. So you're going to go to Design, click on the Design tab, and then come up to the top and you're going to click on Page Borders. You can choose any of these out of here, or you can come and do, you want the whole page border. As you notice, you have 3 of these. If you do this, this will put it only around the paragraph and not the whole page. So we want to do the whole page border. You can also do change the color here. You can come down to the artwork. You can choose any of this, any of these different things you want to do. Let's choose one. You can change the width of it, make it really thick if you want. Sometimes it'll let you change the color and sometimes it won't. It just depends on what you chose. Once you get it, you're going to hit OK. And that puts our page border around our picture. I'm just going to zoom out some so that you can see it. Alright, the next thing that we want to do is I want to show you how to screenshot something on a page. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull up our school website here in just a second, and you're going to put a, a screenshot, and you're going to crop it and put it in here. So you're going to go to Internet Explorer or Chrome, either one you choose, and you're going to come and you're going to type in pms.hcbe.net. That'll come up to our school page. Look on your keyboard. You'll see delete, above that insert, and then the button above that is the print screen. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hit that print screen button. Just press it one time. And then let's go back to our Word document. I'm just going to click down here at the bottom and do Control V. That pasted it on the page. Well, we don't want it on another page. We want it over here. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit and also put it in my paragraph. When you click on the, we want the picture to be in front of text because we want it free floating. When you click on the picture, you'll see this. And it gives you the option to put it in front of text, and that's the bottom right. That's what you want to click on. So now I can just move it freely. All right. The next thing that I'm going to do is let's crop it down. When you click on the picture, if you look up here at the top, you click on the Format tab. Over here at the right, you're going to see crop. Now this ain't going to show up unless you click on the picture. Watch. When I'm outside the picture, it's gone. You have to click on the picture for this to show up. So we click on crop. Now I have the crop handles. So I'm just going to crop this down, just like this. I'm just going to get the top here, just like that. Pull it in tight. Okay. I'm going to pull it across, just like this. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to center this along the bottom so it'll look good down here. There we go. Now let's zoom out and see the whole thing. Looking nice. Now we want to insert some word art. And word art is what you would use if you had, say, a title. And you want to punch up that title and really make it stand out. So I'm going to go to Insert, and I'm going to go to Word Art. You can choose whichever one you like because you can always format it. So I'm going to grab it. Let's put that down here. We are again going to do the same thing that we did for our picture a while ago. I should be able to select this and this come up for me to format it and put it in front of text, but it doesn't seem to want to work. So what I'm going to do is do Control Z for zebra. And I'm just going to go back to where I first put it in, and now I can grab it and click on in front of text. So we're going to put it in front of text. All right, and we're going to type in BCS 2. Now we're going to punch this up and we're going to format this and really make it look good. Again, when we click on it, put the 4 arrows over the corner of it, the format toolbar pops up, this tab, and then you can come up here and you can change the outline. You can change the thickness of the outline, put this nice border around it, or you don't have to have a border. You can have no outline. You can come and do the fill, which is the inside the box if you want to add a color here. You can do gradient, you can do textures, you can do a whole lot of different things. And then you can do shape effects, you can change the color of your font. You're just going to come and look at these and see which one of these things that you like. You could change the font, the style, the color. You can change direction. There's just a ton of things you can do. So I want you to play with those and get it formatted the way that you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up, I'm going to get the text fill, and I'm going to come up and just choose one of these that are kind of done for me, I guess. Or maybe, well, you could do fill color. You could do custom, standard, whatever you like the looks of. Okay. If you want to do text outline, you could change that here too. And again, you have your weights on the text. You can make it dashed. You could do your colors. Let's find a color we like. Okay. And there we go. So there's our font. The last thing that we're going to do today is we're going to change the font size. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to select this, and then there's not one that's really as big, I guess, as I would like right here. So I'm just going to type in, I'm going to highlight up here with this selected and go 120. And I'll hit enter. And then I'm going to make this large enough so that you can see it. And that's it.